Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, where I'm very happy to have Jack Rubin here with Park Meadows. He's got some exciting information for us, and I'm thrilled to have you here, my friend.
Thank you.
We've spent a little time over the country club with you, and I figure we ought to get right to it and roll the video. How about that?
Fabulous.
All right, here we are.
Let's get this thing started. There's a lot of board members here. Dave Robinson is a colleague of mine who volunteered to manage the construction project, and he's been hard at this for well over a year.
They decided to renovate just because it needed to be updated, and some of the infrastructure needed to be updated as well. We're really proud of the way it turned out, going a little bit more mountain contemporary. The view didn't change, which we're really happy about as well. In fact, with the new windows and everything in here, it just accentuates the view.
First, want to thank the Park Meadows members for supporting this project. From the very beginning, they've been tremendous. Supported us as a board and this project for all of us as members.
The membership's been great. They've been very invaluable with all their feedback and their expertise in the field. A lot of them have been in development and different things throughout the course, so having them step in and giving their input and their years of experience has made this project a lot easier on everyone.
It's been really a team effort that that this project has come to fruition. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the membership that provided us input in our initial focus groups. Let the committees know what they wanted to see in their new clubhouse.
We're going to be building a new pool, turnhouse, some sport courts outside, and some landscape architecture that will be completed next season.
We started demoing the pool area. We redid the bathrooms out there this past summer. So they demoed the wall around it in the old admin building, and we'll be adding a new turnhouse out there and a new resort-style pool.
Well, that's exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of new changes, lots of things coming. So let's talk about that a little bit. What are you guys most excited about among those announcements?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that's going on that's really great for us as a club. Clearly, the new clubhouse, the redo of the physical plan, is really the first of two phases. So we've redone the clubhouse that, as was noted by Damon on the video, was built in 1994 and needed some work.
Right.
So we gutted it, and the clubhouse is killer. There's all kinds of new good stuff in there. There's been a change in country clubs generally from formal dining to casual dining. We've got an unbelievable bar with a terrific view of the Wasatch back, a lot of casual dining, still some formal dining as well.
What is it that changed that? What do you think is the thing that sort of precipitated that change? I noticed that at all the country clubs. They all sort of kind of go
absolutely.
into casual dining. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. You know, because I always expected it was always going to be white linen tablecloths.
Yeah.
Excellent food.
It's not going to dinner with grandma anymore.
No,
you know,
it's not.
We've got some booths and high top tables, and it looks more like stuff that you would see on Main Street.
Right.
And that's what I'm excited about. So there's all the stuff in the physical plant, gym, golf simulator, and all this other stuff. But what's really happened, we've got a view that is,
unbelievable,
killer. As I like to say, all the way from Baldy to Pinecone Ridge. But what's really great is we've got a terrific management team and an unbelievable chef. Alex Woodside came to us earlier this year, and he's been killing it.
That's the thing, if you've got the right chef.
Oh, absolutely.
People are happy when they've been fed well.
That's right.
That's what it really boils down to.
As Alex will tell you, club food's a little different than restaurant food because people come multiple times. So if there's something on the menu you like, you know what you like about it, and he's very consistent, very fresh, cuts his own meat, bakes his own breads. He's
wow.
It's good fun.
I'll say that.
I'm getting a little bit bigger, but what can you do?
Does that mean that we'll also see a rotation of that menu quite a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. There's some staples, and then there are weekly specials that obviously turn over every 7 days. So and he'll take recommendations from members. As he said, eventually the membership will design the menu.
Oh yeah, we start to get to what people, the people are there like.
Exactly.
Makes good sense.
Exactly.
Wow. All right, some of these other changes you mentioned, golf simulators, all kinds of stuff.
Those things have changed a lot, and we've got a new one. I remember they were sort of used to be like cartoons.
Yeah.
You'd see whatever. Now it'll tell you how fast your ball's spinning, whether you came in straight. Do you have an open face at impact? So it's like a TrackMan.
Wow.
And I was in there yesterday. Played Entrada down in St. George. There are any number of courses you can pull up. It's good fun. It's like golf in the wintertime.
Yeah, you're taking every one of your swings,
Absolutely.
just like you would
Putting
on the course.
Yep.
The same view you'd have for any one of those
Yeah,
shots.
it's pretty realistic.
Wow.
And it's a great place to take lessons as well.
Oh, I bet. Well,
Yep.
because with that kind of data, you can really figure out what you're doing with your swing.
Yeah, I still make the same mistakes, but at least you know what they are.
Yeah, I really appreciate a dogleg right because it favors my slice.
There you go.
Right.
That's right.
There's a few holes.
Carve it in there.
Yeah, there's a few holes over on the country club that are very nice for me, and
Right.
there's others that are much more difficult.
Yep.
For sure. All right. So let's talk about some of the other things. The orientation of the club. As far as probably the accoutrements of taking care of yourself while you're there.
Yep.
That's changed too.
Yeah, no, we've got a locker room. We've upgraded the locker rooms. They've got all kinds of stuff in there, steam and so forth. And so for me, to go over and work out and go in there and shave, shower, and get ready to go.
It's go right to work.
It's a full experience. Well, for me, going right to work's a little bit different, but yeah. and we do have younger members who are still in the rock pile, so they can do that too.
Yeah, that's probably more my speed, I'm afraid, but
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. And a lot of encouragement for young people to join.
Absolutely.
This is something you guys are really kind of focused on a little bit right now.
Absolutely. We've got 3 classes of golf membership. They're junior, intermediate, and then full members like me. And for people between 35 and 50, we've got a very attractive package of amenities and pricing for intermediate members. So it's not the full load that would happen to someone of my stage of life, which is terrific. And we're, talking about membership, we're pretty close to full. We're not quite full. The golf course is pretty busy during the summer, so we're very conscious about not overfilling the club.
Your idea of busy and mine on a golf course are very different things, though, and that's something I got to say is pretty special.
Right.
Because when you say busy, it means there's maybe somebody ahead of you 3 holes, maybe.
Well,
I might see them. I've never actually waited behind anyone on that course.
Well,
ever.
it does move along pretty nicely. We're blessed with a really nice piece of real estate. It's flat enough to walk, but has got enough grade change to be an interesting golf course. And typically, it's 3.5-hour rounds for those of you who are golfers. As my wife likes to say, golf's a funny game. Guys can't wait to get on the course, and they can't wait to get off the course.
So That's a good point.
You can get out there and get around, and if you want to walk, you can do that, or take a cart. That's fine. And we every 10-minute tee time, so they're nicely spaced. And the idea is, with our current size of our membership, getting on the course, getting access to the course is actually pretty easy, and that's by design.
Yeah, well, it's the design is excellent, because that's been the one thing that overwhelmingly I've had to say my experience out there is, I feel like I'm alone.
Well,
it's kind of impressive. I know that's not normal, but it sure felt like it.
Yeah, no, we strive for that.
Yeah.
It's great. It works out well.
It's impressive.
And I mentioned it's sort of the first phase of 2 phases of our development or redevelopment. We've done the clubhouse, and we're going to do some landscaping. We're rebuilding the pool. It's going to be a resort-style pool, which is attractive for younger members. Great place for kids to spend time and so forth. We're going to have some pickleball courts and bocce courts and other things. So it's not just golf. There's a lot of other things going on, and those amenities are available for our social members. For those who want to take advantage of Alex's great food, we've got a program that's available to them without full golf. They can play some golf, but it's fairly limited.
Yeah, but that's kind of ideal, especially as you mentioned, if you've got young people in your family, they love that pool. I mean,
absolutely.
I've noticed that when we've been dining there, that's where all the kids are.
Right.
And where they are, that's where they are.
If you want to have pizza poolside or whatever, you've got food service out there, and it reminds me a little bit of sort of a resort hotel. There's towels and whatever, and we try to take care of people out there and make sure they have fun.
Yeah, for sure. It's excellent. Now, the clubhouse also includes some great professional folks to improve your game
Oh,
in every
absolutely.
other aspect. We should talk about that. The pros there are impressive.
Yeah, Mike Manning runs our professional staff. He's terrific. We've got Haley, who's a woman pro, helps not only women but men as well. And Travis has been with us for a long time.
Yeah.
And we're also very fortunate. We've got a fellow, Scott Sackett, who comes during the summer, who's a former top 100 pro for. He's fairly technical. He's a TrackMan kind of guy. So for those who like to work on their game and are worried about 2 degrees flat versus upright,
Right.
we've got the guy for him. May not
dialed
be me,
into
but
that
we've got a
level.
guy for him. Exactly.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of folks who can help you with your game.
And of course, all the equipment that you could possibly ever dream of.
Right.
Everything you need.
Yeah, club fittings moved to a new level. I went through this myself, where they test the shafts to make sure which way is the right side up and the harmonics of it, and probably wasted on me. But for those who want to get technical, it's out there.
There's a certain level at which, and this is true of me too, where they said, we're not going to be able to straighten that out anymore. Learn how to play. Learn how to play with what you taught
Deal
yourself.
with it, right?
Yep, exactly.
Deal with it. Right.
Well, clearly this is a great place to, if you are going to work on it, I'd suggest doing it there. But everything you need in the way of, the golf experience at its finest.
Right.
Park Meadows. So
Right.
if folks want more information, where do they go?
Well, Damon Rogers, who you saw in the videos, our general manager. I've been asked this before. We've got a fabulous new clubhouse. Don't feel as though you've got to be a member in order to see it. Give Damon a call. Josh, our membership director, would be more than happy to give you a tour. You don't have to sign on the dotted line to come in and take a look at the place. We're pretty proud of it, and we'd love to have any members of your viewing public come out and take a tour and see what it looks like.
All right. Well, we sure appreciate you coming
Joe,
and sharing
thank you
it with
very
us
much.
right
Really
here in
appreciate it.
studio. Yeah, absolutely. It's Park Meadows. It's in your backyard, literally. Although their backyard might have a better view than yours. You're going to want to check that out for sure. We'll be back with more right after this.